Hey Tigers, I'm Ethan McConkey with Tiger TV. In this edition, we're going to tell you what Cowboys and Tigers have in common, as well as the journey to success of a former Tiger.
Hi Tiger Nation, this is Kevin Oltani, co-president of Sophomore Student Council. I'd like to inform you that February 1st, or next Friday, in the Horsley Gym, there will be a Western-themed dance. Dubbed the Tiger Hoedown, this will be a fun-filled singles dance. Just show up and be ready to party. Tickets will be $5 each and sold Tuesday through Friday next week. The dance will begin right after the varsity basketball game is over and proceed until 10:30. I look forward to seeing you there.
Hi, I'm Richie Rosner, and thanks for joining us for a very special edition of Tiger Television. Today we have Mr. Kevin Streelman from the PGA Golf Tour. Hi Kevin, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure, thanks for having me.
So I understand you went to Wheaton Warrenville South, is that correct?
I did, yep. I graduated in 1997.
What activities were you involved in when you went to South?
Well, I was a 4-year golfer, 3-year tennis player, and 2 years I played basketball. So it was kind of a little bit of everything.
So from what I understand, when you did play basketball, you led the team in points scored, is that correct?
Well, I don't recall exactly, but we had a pretty good team. Timmy and I did.
Okay. Out of all the sports you played, did you have one that was your favorite that you enjoyed most? Was it golf?
Well, growing up I played a ton of tennis, and it really was a passion of mine from when I was a lot younger. But golf slowly, kind of really in high school, I just got a little bit better my sophomore year, junior year, and then had a really good summer between my junior and senior year and was able to get a little collegiate attention, and was fortunate to get an offer to attend Duke University on a golf scholarship, and decided to do that, and kind of been a crazy ride ever since.
What was your initial inspiration to take up golf?
Golf for me was a family thing. My parents both play; they still play a fair amount, and I say that my mom, I think, loves golf more than anybody in the family, and so for us it was a great family weekend experience. 1 or 2 nights a week we'd go to Cantini or Arrowhead and get a quick 9 in together, and then on the weekend we would play either Saturday afternoon or Sunday, or sometimes both. And like I said, it was great memories, and continue to be great memories of golf with my family.
So after high school you went to Duke for college. What were your contributing factors to deciding to go to Duke? Was golf the main decision maker?
Golf was the main one that got me kind of in the door, but I still had to, that was the one university where I had to fill out the entire proposal and the entire, what's it called, the application, fill out the entire application process. Then the other universities, where most of them, they would just ask you a question or two, and if you had a certain GPA or a certain SAT score, they would admit you. But Duke had a little higher standards, and so I did that, and it was a combination of great weather, which is great for golf, and nice academics, and also we had a little fun. It was a nice balance of academics, athletics, and the social side too.
Could you take us through your collegiate experience of golf? Like, how did you fare in competitions?
I did well. I was on the starting team all 4 years, but I was never like an All-American. I was never, I won one tournament in college. I just kept at it. I kept getting a little better each day, and kept believing in myself, and it was a nice 4 years. My coach was a real inspiration. He wasn't just a guy that necessarily wanted the best team at any cost. He wanted great guys. And to this day, as a testament to that, some of my best friends are my teammates from Duke. And so it was a special place to go, and a place I enjoyed a lot.
You mentioned that you're always working to improve. What are your future goals in your career? Where do you aim your sights?
Yeah, I mean, I want to win golf tournaments. I want to being in the heat on a Sunday afternoon when the crowds are big and the TVs are right there. The cameras are right there. It's fun. I really enjoy that. So I want to get in the heat of the battle and get in contention as frequently as possible. But I've got, I believe, 3 third-place finishes on tour and no wins yet. So that's something I really aspire towards.
With these sponsorships, what kind of cool freebies do you get?
They take good care of you as far as getting you to the events or whatever. With with Wilson, it's the hat and then their logos on my bag, and then I use a certain number of clubs with them. And to me, I enjoy being a part of the design team. We're trying to get the clubs the way we want them to look, perform the way I need them to for me to compete on a world stage, and being a part of that process is fun for me.
On tour, how's the fame and being on tour affected your family?
I wouldn't say there's too much of a fame aspect of it, but it's something you do need to keep in perspective. It is just a game. We're no different from anyone else just because we can hit a golf ball. And some of the guys don't really get that, but it's important to. And that's where I think values and morals are at the utmost importance of our existence. As far as affecting my family, my wife is incredible. I couldn't do hardly anything without her. She does all the travel planning, all the hotel planning, flights. If we miss a cut, she's on the phone trying to get the next flight out Friday.
On the tour, what's your most memorable pairing?
Well, a crazy one, my rookie year. In 2008, I was a third alternate to get into the Torrey Pines tournament. That means if someone backs out, you got to be ready to go. So Monday, one player backs out. Tuesday, a second player backs out. So now I'm first alternate, but it's coming to be Thursday morning, and my hopes aren't that high that I'm going to get in the tournament. But one of the officials taps me on the back and says, "You're in the field. You have 6 minutes to get to the tee." So race over there with my caddy. Play with Rich Beam, who's a buddy of mine. Play well at Torrey Pines. We played 2 different courses there the first 2 days. I shoot 67 and 69. I get done, I'm like, I think I'm in the lead. And I'm seeing this name slowly go higher and higher. He was playing in the afternoon, it was Tiger. And so he ends up tying me, and him and I get paired together in the last group on Saturday at Torrey Pines, where he's from. And it was unbelievable. For only my 3rd tournament on the PGA Tour, all of a sudden I'm thrust into this limelight, and it seemed like there were 50,000 people watching the whole round. And but that was also a great learning experience, because everything since then has seemed a little bit smaller to scale. And I know I performed decently that day with him, and I know I can do it when the stakes are that high. But that was definitely a day I won't forget.
Hi, I'm Matt Zyberg. Here on the ladder side with Kevin Streelman. So Kevin, who are your favorite teachers here at South?
Well, to be honest, not a ton of them are still here, but Timmy was a close friend of mine. When I was here, Miss Latta was a really good, Gloria Latta was an inspiring teacher to me in science. Jeff Hanhut, who was my golf coach also, was a great guy and a good teacher. A lot of them. Mr. Buhich, Mr. Thorne, some really great guys. I'll never forget what great teachers they were for me.
So what was your favorite or funniest memory here at South?
Well, there's a lot. From proms to state championships, being friends with a lot of football players who were such great champions as well. But the golf team my senior year was some of my best friends, and still are a lot of my close friends. So we fortunately didn't win the state championship. We finished second, but those are still some of my fondest memories growing up around here.
So we are over here by the auditorium, and we understand that back in '96 talent show, Kevin just lit up the audience with the Russian roulette. Tell us about that.
Oh wow! I hadn't thought about that. Well, my dad was looking for that videotape, which I hope doesn't get surfaced here. But music was always a big part of me growing up. My mom was a big musician, and I still play guitar. And jumped on stage for a little bit and sang in a band a little bit my junior and senior year.
And we're back with Kevin Streelman in the all-conference hallway. So, Kevin, what classes did you enjoy skipping the most?
Well, I was never very good at math, nor very interested in math, so I'd probably say those. But I did pretty good at school. It was important to me growing up, and I worked pretty hard at it. And was fortunate to help me get into Duke, and didn't miss too many, but once in a while, my senior year maybe missed a couple.
All right, so we got Kevin out here trying to hit our practice tee out there. Probably the biggest shot of his career right here with the best club he's ever used.
Happy Gilmore.
Larry Bird.
I can try to hit it in the air. I'm not very good at it, but I can try.
Tiger Woods.
You might want to stay back a little bit.
And then you gotta swarm them. Huh?
Let's do it.
No?
We're here.
Okay, what is it?
Yeah. Do that, baby.
You know what you're doing? There you go.
Two, and then two.
Like
We gotta ask another question.
Now on a lighter note with Kevin Streelman, where do I go from there? So I gotta ask you, what's the deal with you not being in Tiger Woods' video game? So do you got any trash talk ever play? So has Arnold Palmer ever reached out for you for your own flavor? Not really. I missed this picture. I didn't see it. You guys see it?
Yeah.
I was looking for it.
All right, let's head in.